welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to the Koi Pond, and we are so lucky to have you. My name is Nicoya, and I can be found under Nicoya on all socials. Now today we're doing something a little bit different, which is not a let's play video. I'm going to show you how to make a cozy save file. I keep getting questions on my current save, so I'm going to show you how I created my main sim, how I pick activities, lots, townies, and more. Let's jump right into the video and let me grab my controller. I'm not going to show you how to install mods, I'm not going to show you how to install townies, and I'm not going to show you how to install save files. You can find that on YouTube and you can look that up. I may upload a short video or a reel or TikTok on how to do that later on in the future, but it is really simple and you need to know that in order for this video. Is this video console friendly? Some tips can apply, some tips cannot, so let it fly. These are the recommended mods for ease of setup: MC Command Center, UI Cheats, 4 Columns mod, Cutco Regions mod, NPC Job Assigner mod, Language Barrier mod, and Tool mod. You can learn about these mods on the respective pages, but they are linked in the description. This is not going to be an overview of these mods. Please read them in the description of their download page. Now, when you're starting your cozy save, you're going to need a save file. So the second step after you've downloaded your mods and you're ready to go, you're going to choose your base. So this is going to be what we're going to add to. Me personally, for cozy save files where I'm only going to be in one world and I don't really have to worry about any other worlds, I go with the seriously blank save. This is going to wipe out townies. This is going to wipe out lots. This wipes out every single world. So if you want any pre-made lots in your game, I would not recommend this. You can also go with the maxes save and just click new game and use that save file. But me personally, I like this blank save because it has all the townies wiped out and I don't have to worry about townies appearing, and if I do want townies, I can go back in and put them in myself. Now once you've figured out what your base is going to be, you're going to pick your location. So step 3 is the best location. I find it a lot easier to choose one world when I'm working with one sim. And since I've currently been watching a lot of K-dramas, right now I'm watching Marry Me, no spoilers. No, right now I'm watching Marry My Husband, y'all. What? But I'm also obsessed with Mount Komorebi from my latest Let's Play, and it's such a rich world with so many activities, so many degrees of weather. It's just so much to do in Mount Komorebi versus any of the other worlds. I really feel like when Mount Komorebi was released, we got our bang for our buck in world. A lot of these worlds be feeling lackluster with not much to do, but Mount Komorebi is a world right there. Now, if you are into Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley, I most definitely do recommend Henford on Bagley. Henford on Bagley is very massive and it's very towny focused and community center, and gardening there is just great, and then also farm animals. But it all depends on what you want to do. Like if you're making a Barbie princess who's going to be a horse rider, you might want to be in Chestnut Ridge. Like whatever activities in your mind or like the vibe that you're feeling or the aesthetic, I like to make Pinterest boards to capture the aesthetic I'm trying to recreate, and Malcolm Ruby suited that for me. So if you create a Pinterest board of like what you find cozy or what you're interested in, use that to pick the vibe and aesthetic that you're going for, and you can start there. Now once you figured out which world that you want to use, it's time to find your lots. I find my lots using Pinterest, Tumblr, and YouTube, especially YouTube. You can go to YouTube and you can type the size. You can be like 20 by 30 Mount Komorebi lots, and you will find a playlist with all the 20 by 30 Mount Komorebi lots. So it's very simple to find that there. But if you're looking for CC lots, which I tend to do because my game is very CC heavy, so I can download a lot, and usually I will have every single piece of CC in that lot because I am a CC hoarder. But if you're looking for CC builds, I most definitely recommend Tumblr or Pinterest. Tumblr has really great builds. You just have to download the tray files and sometimes the CC and put that into your game. And you can also use the gallery. You can use the hashtag system on the gallery for whatever world you're in and filter structure it like that. But me personally, I don't tend to use the gallery that much because it's very chaotic in there, and I don't really be liking how everybody decorates. I'm not a big fan of how everybody decorates, but the great thing about this save file is you're going to take some time and you're going to go in and you're going to make these lots match your world aesthetic. Yep, that's what you're going to do. So you find the lots and then you're going to tweak them to match the world better. I also try to find fun ones to try out, like things that my Sims have never done before. Like I've never put down a ice skating rink, and I thought that was so fun and cool, and my Sim would love to go out and do that. And also remember, lots aren't permanent. You can always switch out lots in your save file, and I tend to do that so often because it's like, okay, I need this lot for today and I need this, and I just kind of switch them out and rotate them, and it's just like the world is even bigger because you're getting more lots for your buck. Now, this is where tool mod comes into hand. When you're choosing your lots and you want to put things off the lot, let's say you want to put a vendor station off the lot, or you want to put a bench off the lot, or even a full-on playground off the lot, with tool mod you can select objects and simply move them off the lot to create whatever it is that you want to create. Like I could go into Mount Komorebi in the forest and I could create a yoga studio sanctuary just by putting all of the mats out there on the lot. So yes, do keep that in mind. Watch some tool tutorials because I am not a tool expert, but tool just comes in handy so many times, and I think it is a amazing resource to have. Once you have your lot, it's time to pick your townies. For the townies, you're going to want to go to MC Command Center and make your tray files 100%, keep outfits, and any other settings you want from this. You then want to download Sims. I like Sim dumps, right? But you can also search in the gallery for townie dumps. I specified that I'm looking for Mount Komorebi and found townies there. You can also assign townie roles by using the mailbox on your lots. This would get rid of ugly townies and populate it with people you want to see. Because is it really a cozy save file if you got Michael Myers popping out of the corner? Is it a cozy save file if Freddy Krueger's face is jumping at you for no reason? Right. You don't want nobody looking busted. You want everybody to look decent. You want everybody to have some clothes on. So that is what I like to use, MC Command Center and the NPC picker. Now, the home regions mod will keep Sims that doesn't live there from visiting. Eliza Pancakes will not be visiting Mount Komorebi because she's broke. Because she lives with Bob. She's poor. She can't go to Mount Komorebi. She don't have the funds for it. She's going to stay her ass in Willow Creek. So you don't have to worry about that with the home regions mod. It keeps the Sims in their respective worlds in respective areas, and you can go in and you can also connect worlds. Like maybe Oasis Springs is located next to Magnolia Promenade in Newcrest. Whatever your mind thinks, you know. The creation of your Sim or your Sims, if you're into family let's play or gameplay, but me personally, playing with families is so stressful. It's so stressful. I do not find that cozy at all. But I refer back to that Pinterest board in whichever aesthetic that I am trying to capture, and that is how I create my Sim. I was in a vibe of, I really want this to be things that I enjoy. I want her outfits to be things that I would want to wear, to be things that I just simply cannot purchase and buy. I want her apartment to be decorated very cozy with fun trinkets. That is the vibe that I was going for. I felt like it was cathartic in a way, if I'm using that word correctly. I felt like it was very cathartic in a way to create a Sim with an aesthetic that you personally cannot replicate in the real life, because I don't want to dress like her. I want to dress like her every day, but I like these outfits. Like, these are outfits that I would want to try on or just try out. And her apartment is very different from my current apartment, but I like it. I like the vibes. It was just simply something that I was enjoying at that moment, at that time. And I feel like this is the best way to try out different aesthetics that you want to see if you really like or enjoy it, because it's a cozy save file. You can do whatever you want to do. That is something that you don't have. You don't have any restrictions in this save. These are the saves where I cheat, these are the saves where I cheat. I don't try too hard. I just do what I want to do because that is what I can do. It's my game. I especially love this step after I've done CC shopping. I kind of just feel like this is where I can put all of my new CC or trinkets or little things that I found. I can clutter it up and place it in this build, or just trying new items that I haven't tried before, because I just have so many items that I don't use on a day-to-day basis. So this was really an outlet for me to just using all of the new items and going shopping and trying on new clothing items for my Sims. And that is how she came to fruition. Now I have the sim, I have the world. What the hell are we going to do to not be bored? It is best going in with a plan. Since this is a comfort save, I'm going to choose the activities I like watching my Sims do and I find the most comforting. So that's yoga, reading, gaming, painting, meditation, cooking, and a lot more. I use the bucket list system to create a list of activities I want my Sim to finish in the save file. I did not get any footage of this, but the items that I put on this bucket list were things like climb the top of Mount Komorebi, achieve complete wellness, and I think I said like a bike tour across Mount Komorebi. Those are the things that I put on the list besides an aspiration, and that is kind of what I worked towards. I even put on there get a college degree, and that was stressful. That was, if I don't know why I chose that one, but that was stressful because I had to be locked in. If you ever played with university students, you know you have to lock in for them college degrees. But I did put that as one of the things that I did want my Sim to complete, because sometimes I do like a little bit of challenge. But there are so many activities in the game, and you can even make this comfy save file just to try the new stuff in the game, because I realize that there are so many things in the game that I know nothing about. You could have this save file just exploring the things that are in the game, and you can watch tutorials or game pack overviews and discover those things yourself, because I have all expansion packs, but there are at least 4 worlds that I have never been to or touched, and that's just because my game crashes every single time I try to visit them, but that's a story for another day. Now, this is the last tip for the creation of your save file. You have everything down pack. Let's talk about the aesthetics of your game, how it is going to be viewed. There are a few lighting mods that I use. The Studio Ghibli clouds and the sunblind are top 2. I also use no blue to get rid of the blueness in the dark in your game, because I get so many questions on how is your game so dark. It is the no blue mod, but I also use reshade. There are so many reshades that you can find on Tumblr. Go to Tumblr, type in reshade, and you will find so many, and you can cycle through them. I am showing you quick clips and cuts of the reshades that I have found myself, but there are so many that you can find. My main reshade is tweaked by me. Like I made it and I tweaked it. You can find similar ones such as Boho Dreams by Nextly, or you can find one like ellcrze by Ellanora, or Ellanora by ellcrze. I don't know. I know ellcrze disappeared off the map because she was being racist or something. Look, y'all. Look. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. I just know that I went in and I changed the settings around. You can really get into the settings of your reshade. Like, you can download other people's reshades and just go in the settings and tweak stuff around till you figure out what it is that you like. Or you can combine reshades together. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. This is your game. Now, also, on top of these aesthetics, you can change your loading screen to match the gameplay that you're going for. You can change your create a sim screen. If you're going to be having if you're going to be focused on the world of Sulani, your create a sim screen could be a surf shop. They're not really big on these because I just feel like there are so many other people who can do a better job at this than me, and they probably already have, but I have got quite a few questions on it. So I was like, you know what, let me give it to you guys and let me answer these questions, and hopefully I can answer some more questions in the future, because I've gotten some mod showcase questions, some CC showcase questions. I've gotten quite a bit, but I'm always one of those like, hey, Google, it's me Troy has a video that'll be like 150 plus mods for your game. Like, I do not compete. Like, I cannot compete with that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and mwah, kisses.